Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video we're doing an eyebrow tutorial with a soap. There's a perfect natural eyebrow tutorial. So you're gonna need a brush and you're gonna need a soap for it. So you just wet your soap and then you take your brush and you brush up your eyebrows, brush them up. For those who have a little eyebrows, don't worry about it, just brush whatever that you have up, and then you just line it in a way that you would want your eyebrows to be like. As you brushing up, the soap will dry up. So other people, instead of using soap, they use gel. I am not going to use that. I am only going to use soap for this tutorial. So I want to see if it's going to work or give the same results or even better results when you are using a soap instead of a gel. So I was trying to wipe off the soap with my hand. You can use your wiper to wipe that off, and then I took my brown eyebrow pencil. I drew the eyebrows up. I was drawing the lines up, like stripes going up. So I was not like rubbing it in, but they were just lines, so they will look more natural. They will look more like they are mine. So while I was doing that, I was not losing the shape of my natural eyebrows. So I was making sure that I followed where my eyebrows were, and I made sure to fill up the spaces where I was actually drawing where I had missing eyebrows, and also forming the shape that I wanted, so they would look more natural. Also towards the end of my eyebrows. So I was removing a bit of the eyebrows where I drew it where I was not supposed to. So yeah, so just for it to look more natural. As you can see, it looks more natural. So on those ones I was just fixing them because sometimes it doesn't really lay off. Your eyebrows really don't lay on your skin, so I was just trying to lay them down. So I continue also on the side of my eye. So right now I am going to use a concealer. It's Essence concealer, which is matte and it's 2 times lighter than my skin. As you can see, it is lighter than my skin, so I'm going to use that and a brush to shape the eyebrow in a way that I want. So I do it the same way that I would if I filled them up. So what I did was to follow again my natural eyebrows, and before I had my brush and my soap on my eyebrows, I twisted them just to make sure that they're in a straight line. So twisting your eyebrows helps you or assists you when you are drawing your lines up, to make them look like your actual natural eyebrows. On this part, I was filling those lines towards the end because now when I put on my concealer, I want it to have that curve and also that line towards the end. So hence I had to fill it in because my natural eyebrows don't get that far. So now I have to fake them by drawing those lines so that my eyebrows look more natural. So when you're doing this, you need to be careful, because once you put on a concealer, there's no going back unless if you're going to start from scratch. So you need to be very, very careful. Make sure that your hand is rested so that it doesn't move around too much, or maybe it's in balance. And then you use a sponge. I use this one that I use most of the time to highlight my under eye, just so because it's a triangular shape. so it's going to get to that part of my eye that I want. So now I went to take a concealer that's about my color. It's a signature concealer. I'm sorry I forgot to show you on the when I was using the other concealer. So it's a camouflage incense concealer, matte concealer. So you have to use a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than your skin on the lower part of your eyebrows, and you have to use a concealer that's exactly or 1 shade lighter than your skin on the top part of your eyebrows. So if you do not have that one, you just have to you can use your foundation. Yeah, you can use the foundation on that one. If you feel like probably maybe you do not have money to buy a concealer for that, just use your foundation to conceal your eyebrow, to shape it up. So it is important to use the correct color of your concealer on your eyebrows, to avoid having a concealer or using a concealer probably 4 or 5 shades lighter than your skin, because that will cause you to have those white lines, you know, next to your eyebrows. You see a lot of people with that. It's simply because they used a concealer that's way too lighter than them. So make sure to choose the correct concealer for this procedure, so you avoid that and have your perfect eyebrow. And again, use the brush that you're comfortable with, a brush that you'll be able to move around and definitely will not ruin your stuff. So as you can see on mine, with this one I was using a brush that I usually use to cut crease. So you can use that brush. It's a flat, a roundish brush. It's got like a half or eclipse shape, half cycle shape. Yeah, and then that one will actually assist you to draw. If you can have 2-3 of them, it's okay. They can actually help you shape your eyebrows perfectly. You don't have to use the one that shows like a knife kind of a shape. So on my left eye, I did the very same thing that I did on my right eye. Hence I decided to increase the speed of the video. So what I did on my left is exactly the same as I did on my right. So when you are drawing your eyebrows, because your eyebrows will naturally are not shaped the same way, try by all means to draw and make them look alike, more especially at the beginning of your eyes. So if you have more eyebrows on the left than you do on the right, make sure that you take your pencil and then you add on the side that you have less, so that it looks more or less the same. So yeah, make sure that you do that, so that you won't have one eyebrow looking totally differently from the other one. They are going to look different, but they won't be that different because you would have added on the side that you have less of eyebrows, your natural eyebrows. So it's not a problem to tweeze them. That just assists you with the shaping of your eyebrow when you are drawing up. So yeah, so I will list all the products that I have used in this tutorial in the description box below, and also I will suggest where you can actually get the brushes Also where I got the products. I'll write the names of the products that I used, and I will also write where I got them and for how much. But do bear in mind that it depends on the location that you're in, but I'm pretty sure that difference won't be more than probably 10 rand. So if I bought something for 60 rand, it's possible that you buy it for 62. So yeah. So yeah, I was happy with my eyebrows, but I just had to fix this one because I felt like it was a bit longer, and towards the end it was not really shaped well compared to the other one. So I decided to shape it up. So yeah, this is how you do your eyebrows and make them look a bit natural, and more especially when you want to do your natural look, you can do your eyebrows in this way. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe.